Hi friends, this is Maggie. So I wanted to share with you guys how I did this paper wallets. I don't want to take the credit. I did see this in online. I did see this in YouTube. A couple of people were doing these little bags and I thought that was so nice. This one that I'm working with, or the one that I'm just seeing here right now, was done with napkins. And then the second one, this one here, was just straight craft paper glued to the bag itself. This bag is a little bit more steady because this is a gift bag that I use. So I didn't add no glue or anything like that. The other bag was napkins, so I did add some um, glue, which is the media matte, that you can find, acrylic media matte, just to make reinforce it. But I do love them. My favorite one is the beige one, obviously, because it's soft and you can add a lot of stuff into it. So I do want to take time to show you this video. I will let the music play, and from time to time I'll jump in and let you know what I'm doing. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so these are the napkins that I found. I was planning to use this tag, but I didn't use it at the end. But those napkins, I got them in Tuesday morning for about $2.49, I think it was. And these are the bags that I'm going to use for my beige wallet. Um, the size of these bags, and I mean, if you buy in small bags, then your wallet will be smaller. Obviously, if it's big, then it'll be big. But this size, I believe, was 5 1/8. It's 5 1/8 by 3 1/8 is what the measurements are. So I am opening the bag. The whole purpose of this is to make sure that your bag is completely flat. And what I do is I'm trying to make sure that everything is lining up here, but I go back into the bag again and flatten it up. So just to show you guys how I do that. So put my hands in there, put both of your hands in there, straighten it out, okay, and then flatten it out, and you see how that lid comes over. And then once you have that like that, I'm gonna go and use my bone folder, or you can use a credit card, whatever it is, just to kind of make your lines pretty defined on the side of your wallet. And then here you have to make both ends here meet, and in order to do that, you're gonna have to fold it right in the middle and make sure they're both meeting, not one longer than the other one. And once you have it nice, then you can come in and you can use your sewing machine to make stick that together, or use glue. um, so that will be this part of your wallet, see right here. So that will be that part of it. So you got to make sure all that is nice and glued. And then I am going to use glue here, but instead I use this double-sided tape, which I advise not to do it because it is pretty strong and it was pulling the paper apart. So it's best to either use your sewing machine or use the glue to make that stick, because you want that to be just one panel, not two. And then because I used the double-sided tape, I needed to go back with the glue and catch all of the edges that I didn't get with the double-sided page. So that's what I'm doing right now. And here I'm just placing the bags on top of my bag just to let it sit there while it dries a little bit. And I do it a couple of times. You see me placing the bags on top of the paper just to make sure, let it dry in the glue. And now I am getting ready to fold the bottom part of the bag or the wallet, and I'm allowing some space between the if you notice, I don't go as high because I want to make that lid adjustable to the items I put inside the bag. So you can, if you have a lot of stuff, then you know you don't have to have the lid stop be secure in one place, if that makes sense. But you'll see it at the end. So here again, you can use your sewing machine to make that stick there, or your glue, which I happen to use my glue. Hopefully for Christmas, I am putting in my wish list a sewing machine. I want a portable, a small one, because I don't have that much space. So that's what I'm hoping for. I don't have one now. Now this is when I go wrong. I start adding gluing stuff together when in fact I should have put the napkin and cover the whole bag with napkins. I went ahead and I started sealing it and making it look like the purse, like the wallet. And so when I come back with the napkin, you know, I do extra work because I have to make sure I'm cutting and going around. But if you take the napkins and you cover the whole thing before you actually do the folding and the gluing, it'll be faster and a better outcome. And also here, I am gluing the open part of the bag, which I should have done that before. I'm gluing the sides, and I'm using the wax paper on the bottom because you don't want to glue that to the other side of your wallet. So that's why I'm using the wax paper to don't let the glue go to the back of that page. Now to reinforce some of the parts of the wallet, I'm using the thick or the wide washi tape and making sure it matches my napkins. And I'm just going to go around the edges just to make sure I'm reinforcing it. And again, I could have done this before gluing the sides of my wallet. Okay, so now it's time to do the napkins. Usually napkins, when they're really, when they're good napkins, you're gonna have uh, 3 layers. Like right now, I thought I was all done. This was all nice and dandy, but I said, let me check again, which I do start checking and pulling. It gets a little harder, but there was another layer there that I needed to separate as well. Okay, so this little bottle that I pull here, that is acrylic matte medium. Where you can use that for gluing stuff. You can use Mod Podge, but I don't like Mod Podge because it stays like sticky. And this one is fantastic. You get, you work on it, you put that glaze over your project, and you don't have that stickiness. So I prefer it over the Mod Podge, but you can use Mod Podge too. So I put a little bit too much, and I'm just using a little sponge brush to just mix it around, and I work on covering my whole envelope with the napkins, and you'll see my little challenges because obviously I did the gluing before adding the napkins. So as you can see, I kind of ripped the napkin a little bit. So the beauty about mixed media is you can just put glue in, put another piece on it. Now what I'm doing is I'm putting the medium matte acrylic glue on top of the napkin. Now this is going to help preserve it and make it nice and steady. It'll turn like a little bit, I would say, like a plastic type, and it does cover it. It really does protect it. I have used it many, many times, and it works well. So now I'm getting to the end of the video and I'm getting ready to sew the button to the wallet. I don't know how you call this, but I just took a picture so you guys can see it. But this is what I'm using to do the sewing of that, or attaching the button to the wallet. I use a big needle, and that's it. I'm able to go through the papers and the napkin. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you.